Hi, and welcome to the SU Sports Highlight on the Riverhawk Sports Network. I'm your host, Kelsey Rogers, and today I'm joined by the captain of the men and women's track and field team, Dylan Heisey. Dylan, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
You know, as a senior, you've been a witness within the past 2 years with your addition of Coach Senecal to your team. How have you noticed the culture changing amongst the team within the past 2 years?
That's a great question. Night and day. The culture of track and field team completely changed over the past 2 years with the addition of Coach Senecal. My first 2 years here, we were not a conference-ready team. And when he showed up, we had immediate results. We started scoring more points. Last year, we closed the gap by 50 points. And this year, we expect to show up and produce some good numbers.
On the men's side, you have a handful of athletes that are always making headlines. You with the throws, Chris Petrasky in the multi-events. There are some guys, you have a large influx of new members. How have they been adding to the depth for your team?
So we added a lot of football players this year, especially to the throw squad, and they've been a huge benefit to the team, along with a lot of freshmen. I know Isaiah Blatt is looking to win the pole vault. Ian Dyson is really, really fast. He's doing really well. And then sophomore Anthony Taddeo is really showing up in the weight throw, and I expect big things from him this year.
Now, on the women's side, you have a lot of versatility within your runners. You have runners like Kate Ross who run everything from the 4x100 meter relay to the 3K. That's a really big gap. How do you think that versatility is going to help with the women's side come champs?
We need points for the women's side, so having that depth in different events will really help fill in those gaps, and that's the key to win for the women's side.
And since you mentioned scoring points, your team has the Indoor Landmark Championship coming up. Time and time again, Moravian has dominated both on the men's side and on the women's side. What's it going to take for Susquehanna to finally step up and get that Landmark Championship? The
past 2 years, we've been working really, really, really hard, and it's really going to show here in the next 2 weeks. We were just recently ranked number 9 in the region, and that's the highest ranking we've had since 2013. And so that unofficially ranks us higher than Moravian in terms of scoring points. And that's on paper. So we'll see what happens the next 2 weeks, but it's looking pretty good.
Thank you so much for joining me, Dylan. I'm Kelsey Rogers, and thanks for tuning in to the SU Sports Highlight on the Riverhawk Sports Network.